If your outdoor outlet has one of these flat covers, plug something in and look at it. The cover can't close. Your outlet is completely exposed to the weather right now. There's a cheap cover that fixes this in about 10 minutes. Hey, I'm Jeremy. I figured things out around the house so that you don't have to start from scratch. Let's get into it. That flat cover was only meant to keep rain out when nothing's plugged in it. The second you plug something in and flip it open, that outlet is just sitting there exposed to the weather. And over time, moisture works its way in. You get flickering, corrosion on the contacts. Give it a year or two and whatever you've got plugged in just dies. Alright, so here's what you need. An in-use cover is basically a box that goes over your outlet and closes around the plug. The plug goes in, the cover shuts, and it stays sealed even with something plugged in. I went with this Hubble cover. It's a clear plastic so you can see everything through it. About 12 bucks at any hardware store. They make a bunch of different sizes and styles. Clear, solid, different depths. Just make sure to get one that's big enough for whatever you're plugging into it. And check whether you've got a single gang or a double gang box. Single gang is one outlet and double gang is two side by side. The first thing you need to do is turn off the power to the outlet you're going to be working on. Okay, so number 14, flip that off. So now there shouldn't be any power. We'll go test that. So I've got two power testers. This one just hit the button and we hold it up in there and it should beep if there's power. But also in addition to that, I have this one and it will light up if there's power, and I'm just going to plug that in and nothing's lit up. So we know we don't have power at this outlet. So we've got the duplex, and so we're going to use this little adapter here. And it comes pre-installed with the one for the GFCI, and I already have that upstream, so I just need to swap this out. Now let's just take this cover off. So I'm just going to take the screw out. Need a little more torque. Okay, we'll take that out. Okay, lay that there. We'll take this old gasket off. And then we have this new one that's going to go on there, but I need to swap out this plate on the back. Yeah, it just pushes out. And then I just need this one here. So I'm going to put it in and it just presses in. So now we've got that one in. It's just going to go on there like that. But we got to take these original screws out of this outlet. So we'll just take those out. Okay. And then we're going to stick the new one on. Just like this. And line it up. And then on the bottom. And then we'll just tighten these up. Okay, and before I get that too tight, I'm going to get the other one snug. And I'm just going to alternate between these. Okay. And now this box is on there. So another thing to know is when you plug something in, you're just going to pull these tabs out. So there's one on the bottom to run the cord out the bottom. Or if you want to run the cord out the side, you pull the side tab out and it just comes out. And then you can hold on to these, because if you come back later and plug something else in, you can slide this back in. So I have this power brick that I need to plug in. And so it's going to obviously run out the bottom. So I'll pull the bottom tab out. And then now I can plug this brick in and close this, and it's now protected from the elements. Now let's say that I have something else I want to plug in, like this little cord. I can plug it in and run it out the bottom as well. You can see it just fits. Or I could say run it out the side. Now, of course, you wouldn't want to use this because this wouldn't be protected, but just an example of something being plugged in and run out the side. So your situation may be slightly different. You could have one of the square outlets and you would just use the one that originally came in it. Or you could be doing a light switch outside. So you could do this light switch. And then if you have one of the circle outlets, those are a little more rare, but you'll know if you have it. You just punch these out and you just match it to the size. So I'll see if I can show you. Hopefully you can see that. But there's a bunch of different sizes of the circle ones, and you would just punch those out until you got the size that you needed. So I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out. You may not use exactly the duplex one that I used. You could use any of these others. Also, make sure that you check the power and make sure it's turned off using some kind of a method. I really like this tool that I use from Klein. You just plug it in and it checks the outlet. It can also do several other things, and I have it featured in other videos, but it can check and make sure that it's wired correctly. So if you are putting in a new outlet or something along those lines, you can make sure that it's wired correctly based on which light segments display. The other one that I really like is again by Klein Tools, and you just turn this on and we can check a wire to see if it's live. And we could also check the outlet and it'll blink. When I turn the power back on to this, I'll show you how that works. So here we are back at the panel. I'm just going to turn the power back on. And now if I test the power, we should see that this is live and it lights up red. We also, if we wanted to check the outlet itself, that blinks. And also, maybe a quick tip, the hot is the smaller one. So I always jam that in the hot side. That's how we know whether or not it's live. It's not going to blink, or most of the time it doesn't blink or acknowledge the left side. And again, you can kind of do it wrong with this tool. This one you cannot get wrong. You just plug it in and it lights up. I don't know if you can see that, but I have two orange lights and the red light is off. So if we look at the top, we can see that that stands for correct wiring. That's it for this one. One cover, 10 minutes, and your outdoor outlet is actually waterproof now. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button down below. It'll really help the channel out. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, consider subscribing.